High volume peroxide is for wet, glossy, shine,
Yeah.
and color filler. 10 volume peroxide for what?
10
Poor porosity. Where your hair shaft, there's a lot of damage, dry, and flying away hair. That's where you should have. Because
10.
that's where 10 volume. Because that's where it absorbs the color a lot more than your root and your virgin hair. Okay? And 20 volume is for deposit or just couple lifting. Just like it can lift up to like 2 shade, 1 shade, 2 shade, and that's it. It cannot lift anymore. With color, we're talking about color here. And if you want to deposit gray, especially people that have 35, 45, 55% of gray, then we need what?
20.
20 volume. 10 volumes gonna do it? No.
20
Not gonna
volume.
do it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. And 30 volume is for what? Hair color 30 volume is for color lift. It will lift up to 4 level, 3 level, 4 level. Okay. And 40% peroxide is for high lip. High lip is mean color high lips. Okay. We're using 40, 30. Now we're talking about the bleach. We have powder bleach and we have cream bleach. Cream bleach.
Okay.
This is not powder. This is more like creamy bleach. It's gentle, more gentle than the powder bleach. Not flying. And this is powder bleach right here. But this is into a this is called red, and this is powder bleach. This is will give you, it's lift up to the red level, but it's not going to go to the blonde level. This will go to blonde level. The blue and white, okay? The red, pink and red is go to red. The yellow will go to gold tone. And it will lift to that color and it will stop. And when we're using this, which peroxide do we use?
40?
We use
20 with this.
20
okay. You need to know, when you're doing this, you use 20 volume.
For bleaching it or bleach.
Because
Anything.
This is for color. This one is
the
20 is
more
for bleach.
volume, the higher volume you put it on, your hair is going to swell. It's going to swell and open up. It's give it more damage to it. And the bleach powder is already dry out and it's damaged. So what we do, we only do 20 volume. When you are professional, you already know what to do. You know exactly what color, how light that you want. Then you might want to go up to 30. But that's it, we don't go to 40. Most of the time I use this too for color lip. I don't use it for bleach lip because I don't want to damage, the hair so much. And okay, remember, when you mix equal part, but then you have to make sure that your cream or your powder have to be moist enough. Because when you're doing bleaching, and if it's lifting, it has to be moist to be able to penetrate and lifting. Because if it's dry, it's going to stop the action. It's going to stop the activate, to the product, to the hair. So it has to be moist. Sometimes you mix a lot of product. I'm talking about the peroxide, and you don't mix enough of your cream or your powder, then it still doesn't work. It means you have to mix it really good.
Good with that.
And it's have to blending really well. Even it's a little moist, but it have to blending real well. If you still seeing the liquid and the powder, then that's not good. And even that is not good product. I don't like the product that After you mix, you can still see two different products in that bowl. Then I don't use that. That product's not working. Okay, developer, we have two type cream, and we have this is more like liquid developer. You see, this is
20.
not cream. This is like water.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If you use it in the bottle, or if you use the bottle, most of the time I use the bottle. Then I just it's easier for me to mix, and I use that, and I go in, I apply. Okay, put it up, go in, we apply, and then and then we put it down, we apply. So
It's for every day color also, is it?
you can use this for cream rinse, like weekly rinse, or you can use the color like for a touch up, or you can even use for any type. I mean, right now it's a new type of snob
Bottles.
right here that we can put our
Juice.
highlight or low light color in here, and then you just take your your section and you bring out like this. Remember before when we're doing highlight, we have to go in and weave. We have to go in and weave. Now we don't have to go in and weave anymore. So all we need to do is we take our section. We have to do it from the bottom. But we take our section, we hold it out like this, and then you see that little hole right there. It's cut right in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
You go in like this. You press it down. You see where I press it down?
It
That's
came
the right
like
there
that.
that have product on. If I put highlight, I do like that. When I do a highlight retouch, I love it. Frosting or highlight retouch. Why? Because you remember out here, you have highlight from here all the way out here already.
Mm-hmm.
And with the brush you go in, it's not going to be even. But here you can take it out, brush it out. You can see which highlight where it's laying, and you go right on top of it, and you just squeeze this from the root to where the pear highlight is, and stop right there. You can do that so easy, and then just lay it down, and put a maybe put a plastic or put a foil on.
That's
I
it.
don't have to go in and do the foil and wrap the foil anymore. I don't have to do that. And then you can go to the next step, or at the same time you can have two bottles. Two bottles. Just say this one. Just say this one is low light color and this one is highlight. I put it down like this. Okay. I just take my section. Okay, just like this hair right here, from here to here, is kind of highlight and it's kind of white already. So I want to give it a new look to the highlight. I want to really see the highlight. I don't want the highlight to be blended into a blonde color. So what I do is, I go in, I mix two bottles. This is the highlight bottle. I go in, I go on where the highlight is. Okay, to just touch up where the root is. And then I do the same thing with this one. Wherever I have, I need to go in and do my my color. We call it low light. Low light is what? This is blonde. I'm going to go in here and put maybe a dark blonde or maybe a light brown to it. So that's why I can really see the highlight. And we do it at the same time.
Oh, that is good.
Okay, so you can do at the same time, two bottles, and lay it down. Okay, now talking about this.
Yeah, देखो.
When remember they have
Hot
special
tag
toy
में.
out there, and then we have this type of toy that we don't want to buy, so that's why we wasting our money when we go to school. Okay, after you get that done, you can just put this on and let it lay, and it keep laying on top of each other. And you just don't do one section and not remember how we save just one section and then do the next section. We don't do that. We do every section, but we don't go on and do all of it. We only do half of it, but every section we doing it. Okay.
So means the partition is gonna go over, but with half an inch or whatever, and then
Yes.
each have that foil.
Just keep half an inch.
And this is the regular foil we are
It's a
using.
regular. You can use. I mean, you know, you can use regular foil or you can use a special.